Hello and welcome to Learning Agile Concepts with us. In this video, we're going to learn about the Burndown Chart, what it is, how it can be used to track project progress and communicate it to key stakeholders. Let's get started by understanding what a Burndown Chart really is. A Burndown Chart is a graphical tool that helps forecast when a project or a set of related work can be completed and helps set expectations about the state of a project. It can be used to track work executed at sprint, stage, phase, and even a project level. It provides a pictorial representation of work remaining against work completed for a particular cycle of time. A team can use it to get an indication of how quickly they can burn through the user stories committed to in each iteration. It also gives information on the total effort expended by the team against the amount of work delivered in a particular iteration. Let's look at the figure on the screen. Here, the total effort required is 130 story points. The team velocity, that is the amount of work that can be accomplished by a team in an iteration or sprint, is 15 story points. The Burndown chart helps depict how quickly the team is burning through the user stories. Now let's see what information we can get from a Burndown chart. On the left, we can see the total effort, and on the right, we have the team velocity. This graph depicts work done during iterations, work to be done, total work done so far, and when work is to be done. Isn't it great to get all this information from one chart? The one shown here is an ideal Burndown chart. In practice, however, we seldom see straight lines in the chart. The team will never be able to move in a line with the fixed velocity. It happens often that risk or impediments are discovered along the way. This chart not only helps the team track progress, but also helps them identify the reasons behind why they are behind or ahead of the schedule. The reasons for project delay can be scope creep, changing requirements, absence of a valuable team member, major design changes, inadequate refactoring, and so on. Nevertheless, the Burndown chart is an awesome tool, not only for providing the numbers, but also for providing the story behind these numbers. So in practice, a typical Burndown chart looks something like this. In this chart, it is evident that the team is not in line with a fixed team velocity. The chart also highlights a few instances of scope creep that might have affected the team's velocity. This chart also gives a quick view of the total work done during each iteration. Let's see how. Let's look at the chart below. The red portions of the chart can help us get a sense of the progress of the project. It shows if the team is a quarter or third or halfway through the project. Now let's go over a few aspects of this chart that make it unique and useful. First, this chart can be used for every iteration planning meeting. Second, it helps create the project status report. Third, it helps get a reality check on the project. Next, it provides warning signals that something is amiss in the project in a visual format that makes things easy to understand. And last, this chart helps avoid guesswork and hence provides appropriate empirical data. In short, if a project needs to make a change, the Burndown chart is the change agent. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for learning with us.